Yeah, we got this big old one of these big old piles going. So out here at night, why it's a little cool and everything. So try to get this one of these big old piles going. Hopefully it won't get out of control. I'm gonna stay out here with it, but if it does start to, I think it's gonna start to get out of control or something like that, and I'll run to the fire department and get a brush truck and get it out here. But this is this one right here. This is one sort of right in front of the house, and it's where you can see the house back there. So, but figured I'd try to get this one done first, then I got one back, a big one back over there. It's a pretty long one too. Then I got a couple, not this big, but pretty good sized ones on the other side of the driveway. I'll get them later. But just trying to get it all cleaned off and everything, and so that way I can hopefully start doing something with this land and everything. And like I was saying in my last video, plans are is getting this cleared off, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about the stumps. Probably nothing right now. There's just way too many out here, and I don't have the money to about the only way you're gonna do it is get a big old big dozer out here just to push them all up, and I just ain't got the money for that right now, because this side right here is about 15 to 20 acres that they cut. So probably just let them rot, and then eventually they'll, like I said, they'll rot, go away. Maybe later on, maybe every once in a while, if I can get me a little mini skid steer, or not a mini skid steer, but a little mini excavator or something, and because I got more stuff that I could use it for, and get it for the weekend, and just do a few here and there. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, and y'all come on over. Shoot, we'll drink a cold and roast some weenies and marshmallows. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here and just watch this for a little bit, and like I said, just trying to get the homestead cleaned up. So anyway, I may get back and y'all after a while, or maybe tomorrow, and that's probably what I do. Maybe in the morning or something, I'll get back with y'all and just let you see how much of it burned. Let me turn y'all around, maybe y'all can see how big of a pile it is. It goes from about right over there. It's sort of burning in the center right now, and to about right over there. So alright, well, I'll get back with y'all probably in the morning and let y'all see what all burned. Hopefully I don't burn my house down or all my land or something. Alright. What's going on? Well, we're back this morning, and I pretty much stayed out here with the fire all last night, and after it died down a little bit, about, I don't know, about 5, 6 o'clock this morning, I laid down in there. I didn't lay down in the bed because I knew I wouldn't get up, but I laid down in the recliner and took me a nap. But I'll turn y'all around here and show you basically the difference, what it's done. I don't know if y'all remember, but that used to be a big old pile right there. That burned it up pretty good. Of course, it's still burning. And I wasn't planning on, I was planning on setting another fire on one of these other big old piles and stuff, but of course you can see down here, I mean, there's twigs and chips and pine needles and everything like that still down. So I mean, it's not completely dirt, so a little bit it's gonna burn and it's probably gonna spread. But I took the fire truck back a while ago, or the brush truck, and if I need it, I'll go back and get it. But what I'm thinking about doing is just that pile right there. When I left a while ago, it wasn't burning. Basically, this little section here I separated out and pushed all that stuff up into that pile. That's what was burning. But I guess some got over there and set that on fire. But I ain't gonna worry about it. If it spreads and starts burning throughout the whole land, then I'm not gonna worry about it. If it starts getting close to the side, basically the fence line over there, where it's gonna get onto my neighbor's property, then I go get the fire truck and brush truck, and then just bring it back and just sort of stage it, and so that way if it starts trying to get on his land, and I can put it out. But as far as burning the rest of it, I ain't worried about it. If it burns it, it burns it. The only thing I'm really concerned about as far as getting stuff burned is these piles. You got a pile there, and then you got a pile there, then you got a pile there. That one right there is a big one. It's long. So that's all I was really concerned about. I was going to go ahead and set that big one on fire today, but I woke up this morning and it's a little windy out here. So I'm not gonna set it on fire. If that fire right over there gets to it and sets it on fire, and so be it. Like I said, if it sets it on fire and starts spreading back that way a little bit faster than what I want, then it starts getting closer over to his land, and I go get the brush truck. But other than that, I'm just gonna let it burn, because I want to get all this cleaned up anyway. I can't even tell you, probably thousands, maybe not thousands, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's right at 1,000 or a little bit more stumps out there. And then plus you got all the ruts and stuff like that, and then all them smaller logs and limbs and stuff like that. I can't really get my tractor back there to do anything. So like I said, if it burns, I'm just gonna let it burn, so that way it'll turn all that stuff to ash, and maybe I can be able to get the tractor back there a little bit more. But that's pretty much it. I think that turned out pretty good. I set that about 6:30 last night at that fire right there, and like I said, I don't know if y'all remember how big the pile was or how good it showed up in the first part of the video. Whoop, got you too close to my face. Trying to kiss y'all. Nah, but yeah, it burned it down good. I had a good blaze going last night. I wasn't expecting it to blaze up like it did, but of course this stuff's dead, and it's been sitting here for a few months now. Probably about 2 or 3 months. But yeah, whenever I went ahead and last night and went and got the brush truck, and just to be on the safe side. I didn't use it, didn't need it, but I just wanted it here just in case. And of course last night there wasn't no wind blowing. But on the way back, I could see the not really the flames, but I could see the glow about 2 or 3 miles away. And so if that tells you anything. And of course, I can see out here a lot of people slowing down. I had a couple people pull up in here and just checking on it, which that's good. I mean, people coming up and making sure everything's okay, but at the same time, I mean, whenever they come through the gate, they see all them no trespassing signs, and I mean, they can see how far it is away from the house. But I mean, I guess that's just me not wanting people on my land that I don't know, and people just coming back here and once they get past that tree line down there, then they can basically see what all is back here, and I just don't like that. But don't get me wrong. I mean, it's good to have good people to stop and check. But anyway, I'm just gonna stay here with this and see what it does, and maybe take my tractor and push up some more stuff. I need to put my forks on my tractor back over here where I want to fence in and everything. I got some logs that I'd piled up that's been down for a couple years now, and they're right up underneath the power line. So I gotta get my forks and pick them up and move them, and so that way I can burn those, because I don't want those getting set on fire or anything up underneath the power line. But I know it's smoky out here. I don't know if y'all see it in the background, but it's smoky. I got ash and stuff all over my K9 vehicle. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that, seeing some stuff burn, and no, it wasn't really educational, but the biggest thing, I go ahead and educate some of y'all, if you don't know, if you're gonna be burning, like I said, the wind's not blowing bad today. It's just off and on just a little bit, but I just don't like setting stuff on fire, especially out in the woods and big old piles and stuff like that, whenever the wind's blowing, because it can get away from you quick. It's not necessarily the fire that can get away from you, it's the embers that get up in the air and float, and they can land somewhere else. They can land on a neighbor's property and you won't even know it. That's from experience from being a firefighter. So just don't burn when it's windy. Don't burn when it's been really dry, which, I mean, we're technically, I guess, what you consider in a drought, but it did rain the other day, so it's a little bit moist, and it ain't really been that hot here. So but that push you out, take your tractor or skid steer or whatever you got, and cut your little fire lane around what you're gonna burn, so that way it won't get out. And which I've already done that on the fence line over there. I took the bucket of my tractor and just scraped the ground to where it wasn't nothing but dirt, and which, I mean, it can still jump it if the wind's blowing, but I've got a little bit of a fire lane cut around it, and like I said, mostly anything out here, as long as it stays on that side of the driveway, and on this side of the fence back over there, then I ain't worried about it. I'm just gonna let it burn. So, but that's the biggest thing. Just be smart. Call your local fire department or your local sheriff department, dispatch office, 911 service. Don't call 911 unless it's actually an emergency. Look up the actual regular landline phone number to the 911 office and call that number, and just give them your name, your address and stuff, and tell them, hey, I'm gonna be out here burning, and maybe tell them that like I did last night, being a big old pile like this, and I knew it was gonna get up high and people was gonna see it, and people probably calling in. So I called dispatch last night, and right when I got ready to set it, and I told them that, hey, I'm gonna be, gave them my name. I told them I was with Sherman Fire Department, and of course they all know me up there anyway, but gave them my address and the general area, like intersections of road where it's going to be, and basically told them that, hey, I'm going to be doing a controlled burn, and unless I call in and report it, then everything's good. Because you're going to have people driving up and down the road, and they're going to see a big, humongous fire, and they're going to call the fire department and say, hey, you got a big old woods fire. And then they're not going to know. They're going to dispatch the fire department, and then you're going to be taking them away from not only their job and their family and stuff like that, but there could be another call that comes in while they're coming to this one that's not even an emergency or anything like that. So you're taking away from what could be a true emergency for somebody else. So like I said, just be smart. Call your local dispatch office, fire department, let them know what you're doing. Cut your fire lane, and don't burn on real dry or windy days. So, but okay, dope. Well, y'all don't mind, y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I try to get y'all some more videos of the land and stuff like that. Like I said in my last one, that's probably what I'm fixing to start doing more of, is probably doing some homesteading and farming videos and stuff like that. Because the RV transport industry, I mean, it's gonna pick back up. Just don't know when. So I'm gonna try to just continue to give y'all some content, and it may not be on RV transport, but like I said, eventually, especially when I get this fenced in and get me some cows and pigs and livestock and stuff like that, then I'm wanting to start sort of maybe transitioning my channel over to stuff like that, farming and homesteading and stuff like that, survival, living off the land, stuff like that. Try to be self-sufficient to where you don't have to go to the grocery store, and just except for maybe little things. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get off here, and again, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave me a comment, let me know if you like stuff like this, and we'll get back with y'all later. As always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.